Well, my voice sounds terrible. I've got a bad flu. The reason I've done this upload is a DJ asked me, what's that camera? What's this camera? What you recording there? And you got this and you've got that. So I thought, you know what? I'll just compile a little upload of all the cameras that I use, video cameras, and they might be of use to somebody else if you're looking for something different, creating content, easily edit it, put it together, and present a nice gig log. I don't upload gig logs on YouTube. I mean, you see one gig log, you've seen them all. It's just nice to keep them to show customers and clients what you do, how you do it, content of your gigs, and the results. Sometimes it's the making of quite an interesting little movie. Right, so first off, we got my Canon 1DC. This is 12 years old now. And the reason I bought it was the first DSLR, digital SLR, to record 4K video. Because it could do that, I had to have it. Full frame sensor, the camera is actually overkill for what I initially needed it for. Also, it was supporting a hobby, which is another reason why I got it. Good things about it, it can capture stunning images. The best images out of all of these video cameras here, and video. Put the L glass on it and away you go. I know it's heavy and bulky, but you can always put this on a tripod or a monopod. I don't use it so often these days, but I love it. And many years ago, it was regularly used. One problem with this camera is it's actually showing its age. It is memory hungry and the file sizes that it captures are huge. So you need a lot of memory cards for this camera, making it not very efficient when it comes to workflow. Moving on, we've got my Lumix GH3. I think I've had this for about 10 years. Again, an SLR, but a lot smaller, micro four thirds. So this is a lot more of a handy SLR. You could call it my B-roll camera. Easy to carry, a lot more compact, smaller lenses. It captures video as well as photo. Stunning quality with decent glass. A lot more versatile than the Canon. Again, absolutely love it. And I love these cameras so much that I haven't bought any SLRs since. And my compact camera. I think I've had this camera maybe coming up to 4 years. Compact in every sense of the word. Take it everywhere. No need for additional lenses. You can keep it in a pocket. Very good image quality. That's photos and video. This has the large display, so if you're vlogging or blogging, you can flip the screen out. It also rotates. It also captures 4K video and great photos. My DVC-30, this is the only camcorder I have ever purchased. At the time, it was a decent camcorder that could capture decent video. As with the SLR, it was used regularly when I first bought it and years after that. As I still have valuable tapes, I cannot get rid of it. It's still a very capable camcorder. Now, the action cameras. All of these GoPros, I think people know what GoPros do. I'm not going to go too much into that. Just the fact that they're small, you can have these set up, they're tiny, unnoticed, and they do what GoPros do. I often just set these up and leave them alone. Now, all the tasty stuff. This camera, I think I've had maybe 3-4 years, I'm not too sure, but I bought it when it came out. Once dubbed as the world's smallest action camera. The Insta360 Go 2. Use it anywhere. This thing is waterproof. You can use it underwater. Not that I'd be using it underwater for an event. These cameras I'm taking on holiday. So these are dual purpose. Always taking these on holiday with me. But when I'm at an event, you get a strap that goes around your neck. You put it around your neck. underneath your clothing, and then you just put the camera on the front. It's magnetic, so it's held in place by a magnet. Easy to use, press the button, record your video. I can walk around at an event with this camera around my neck. Nobody knows that you're filming. Many times you might be at an event, and as soon as you hold a camera up and you want to take pictures or record some video, people see that you're doing that, they shy away. You don't get a natural, normal reaction from people. With this, your hands are free. You can walk around freely recording content of people acting naturally. Capturing content like that is priceless. It has loads of built-in functions. It has slow-mo, which is very good. So simple to set up and use. I use this so much more than my GoPros. Videos and images are definitely useful and are of great quality, but obviously they can't compete with the quality of the SLRs. So why did I buy the Insta Go 3? 2 are better than 1. It came out sometime after the Go 2. Liked the idea of it. You can actually charge the camera up from the base, and you can use the base with the camera. Has that flip screen, the blogging, vlogging idea again. I just love these cameras. Since I purchased mine, you can get it in black. Would I have got it in black if I knew? Doesn't matter. I think it's the size, it's the form factor, which is why I purchased it. Can be used in its base, so you have more battery life. It comes with clips, so you can clip it to a baseball cap. You can even clip it to a glass or something, or maybe even inside your windscreen, so you could use this as some kind of dash cam. So versatile. When you're editing in the app, you can have it portrait, landscape, different frame ratios. Connect it to your smartphone, drop the videos onto it and your images. Simple to use. Oh, the drone. Yes, this drone has an onboard camera for filming. This is the most versatile of all of the cameras that I have, and it is the cheapest of all of the cameras that I have. £169 for this drone. That's crazy. The drone is tiny, it's lightweight, it's so easy to operate, so many automatic functions and manual operation. What I can record with this, doing festivals, outdoor events especially, this is a must-have. Even on holiday, which might be the real reason why I purchased it. But you can use this for so many events. You can show absolutely everywhere. I mean, this is extremely versatile. Only your imagination will limit you to what you can record using this drone. You can make your vlogs and blogs and other video that you would like to present to prospective customers or on your website or on your socials. So much more exciting, and you can keep your audience so much more engaged. Angles and perspectives that you can capture, movies. The image quality that you can get from this is just as impressive, which is also 4K. The drone has, I think it's 22 gig of memory, so that's a lot of recording storage. Obviously, the limit of how much you can record will be down to the battery life that you have. You can buy additional batteries that you can clip on, giving you an extended use of the drone. The drone you can operate with a smartphone, so you don't need a dedicated controller that will cost you more money, but you can buy a dedicated controller. And you can also buy the goggles that will make this even more versatile. As with this drone, pair it up with your smartphone, drop the images off. Not only for events, but when you have downtime, bit of fun, mess around with the drone. Excellent. The downside with the drone is some places will not allow you to use it. And in some areas, it is actually illegal to use or operate a drone. So before you're thinking of taking flight, do your homework. The DJI Flip drone has just come out, but I think I'll stick with the Neo. So cheap, so much fun. So as you can see, I'm always buying some sort of video or camera to capture images, content. My Facebook stories, I've had these for quite a while. I think maybe around the same time as I had the Canon ZV-1 Compact. These, again, they're perfect for capturing images, videos at your events, especially the summer ones, where you just want people to be acting natural and normal. Especially if people are dancing on the dance floor. You can walk around, you can even be DJing, and nobody will know that you're videoing. So people are acting normal, they're not being camera shy. Generally, people don't like it when you've got a camera in front of them and you're recording. You also might want to avoid the opposite of that. Those that love the camera. People acting up in front of the camera when they see it's pointing at them, ruining what you're trying to film. With these, you can capture those videos, capturing the real vibe at an event. Or even if you're vlogging, blogging, you're doing setups, you're doing teardowns, you can actually record all of this. They do produce a square image, so some kind of cropping will be necessary, or maybe in editing, you can alter this. I think it's 4 gig storage. Pair it up to your smartphone, drop the images off. The Ray-Ban Stories also record very good audio. All these tiny cameras, or these cameras that you can wear, they're all hands-free. They are definitely not a gimmick. These are definitely useful. I can't remember if it's 30 seconds or 60 seconds that you can record with these, but I've found it long enough just to get that bit of content. And if you need to record again, you just press record and you can record again. These are also voice activated. If you need to use these in the winter where you look silly wearing shades, you can just pop the lenses out. They still record. I think the Ray-Ban Stories might be the only one of all of these cameras that might have not the best low light quality recording. But a lot of times when you're actually recording in a venue, you've got so many lights, whether it's your moving heads or other lights, there's quite a lot of lighting. It's only when you're recording in areas where there is extremely low light that the performance isn't so great at an event. You actually get voice alerts from the glasses, and there's also an indicator inside the glasses that you can see, so you know when you're filming, when you've stopped filming. I've never had any issues with battery life. I'm not too sure how much onboard storage there is, but you can record, I think, 30 videos and I think 500 photos. Not on one charge, but you can always put these back in the case that charges them. So when they run out of charge or charge is low, you can top it up by just putting it in its protective charging case. You can listen to music with these through the onboard speakers. And you have to remember, they're also sunglasses. Last but not least, everybody's got one of these, I think. Your smartphone. Obviously, you're pointing this at people, people see it, but you can capture content instantly. Huge memory, decent lenses on smartphones these days. And no doubt some of us might find that the smartphone is all you would ever need.